significant obstacles. My tight school schedule, the 10-hour time difference between LA and Israel for making phone calls. So we decided that the trip would have to be timed between my semesters for a 1-week span. Still, planning an event in another country is really not easy under the best of circumstances. So it is not an exaggeration to say that this event seriously could not have happened without the emails, phone conversations, and negotiating that Shaltiel and his lovely daughters did on our behalf. Thank you, Shaltiel and Yadani. I also want to thank David for so much for initiating everything. Though he's been traveling on his own for years and will probably continue to do so, traveling with children, I believe, takes much more organization, more details to account for, children's jet lag, and also taking their perspectives into account when they want to do things that we, Okay. A taste of what he did. Okay, for this moment right here, is he booked 30 flights, 6 inter and transcontinental flights for 5 people. 20 airline meals, some of which never came. It's okay, transportation in Amsterdam without extensive knowledge of Dutch, and easily more. This is just a taste. He's done much more than that for us to be here right now. So thank you, David.
Yay! Woo! All right, David, what did you feed her? I got to find the same food.
They haven't been in Amsterdam in the coffee shop.
No. Okay, Tali, so...
Slow down.
Sorry, I'm doing this fast because I know you guys have to go.
We got plenty of time.
Tali, I'm really amazed at how far you took this idea. Months back, when Daddy suggested you give a tour of the tunnels, you immediately said, sure, great. You knew when you wanted something, and you go for it. When Tali was 9, she asked if she could go to camp in Israel. For those of you who have never been to LA, it's a 10-hour flight and time difference. It's far. After turning 10, we agreed, but I was not sure of the decision, and friends were looking at me like I was being an irresponsible mother for letting a kid go across the world on her own. I had a lot of that. But in the airport, when I was checking her passports, she's like, Mom, put it back in the right pockets. I was like, okay, she's fine. She can do this.
She didn't. She left it in the end.
No, the next year.
Harriet kept it.
I messed up on her passports the next year. But,
transported somewhere, right?
What year was the battle?
Elaine helped us with the passport.
You sent your 11-year-old.
What year was the battle?
No, that was my fault the next year. You should leave it up to her. She'll get all the passports right. I'm not doing passports.
Daughter thing.
Totally. So we recently had the privilege in LA of hearing Yehuda Avner speak at our shul. He describes Begin, with whom he spent much time by his side, and I'm paraphrasing. Begin was somebody who was great. You see, again and again, he was grateful for the privilege of responsibility, that Israel should have the privilege to defend itself, the responsibility. He was proud of having responsibility, and I thought that was a very interesting thing, because most people, we take on responsibilities, but we're not looking for them. We're not seeking for them. So I like this idea, and I think that Tali is very similar. She's looking for responsibilities, and that's unusual, I think. So I think, Tali, you understand and you intuitively feel this value of accepting and looking for responsibilities, things that will make you feel grown up. Maybe just say it. Okay.
One day.
You help your friends out with their homework. You care about Shabbat so much to bake dessert when I come late from school on Fridays. You patiently stand in as a short order cook for your brothers on Sundays, making pancakes, deal with their temper tantrums. You motivate your younger brother Aaron very good with him. She motivates you, Aaron, let's face it. Last but not least, you teach me how to deal with my phone, my smartphone, and explain it to me in only a way that a non-engineer could. Very patient, offering suggestions. Okay, and when I run into computer trouble during my schoolwork, she's always there helping me with my computer work. She and Ari both are amazing. And I want to take this opportunity to say that I'm proud of you, and I want to bless you that you should continue to grow in your understanding and appreciation, and you should keep Judaism in your life as something that will be positive for you, and you can use it as a tool to help guide you in your future accomplishments. Mazal tov, I love you. That's all.